The scale of the First Crusade was unprecedented. Crusader armies from across Europe faced Muslim armies drawn from the Middle East, the Asian steppe lands, and North Africa. Its brutality was also unprecedented, and shocking even by medieval standards. As such, it has been condemned by countless observers, including the modern papacy. Yet it reshaped the Middle Ages and served as the crucible for the modern world. But why did it happen? The answer is that it began as a mission to rescue an ancient empire. That empire was Byzantium. For many people, the word is vague, perhaps conjuring up images of a semi-oriental state with convoluted bureaucracies and politics. Yet this does it little justice. It was, in fact, the Eastern Roman Empire that survived through the Dark Ages and into the early medieval period. The term Byzantine is deeply misleading, since it was only coined in the 16th century and has served to obscure the fact that the Roman state survived for so long. Although the Byzantines spoke Greek rather than Latin, they inherited and maintained Roman culture and institutions, from the existence of a senate to chariot racing. The Byzantine army was also the direct descendant of the Roman legions and preserved the traditions of a professional army. At the heart of Byzantium was its capital, Constantinople, now modern Istanbul. Today, it may look like a Turkish city, but it contains an old city that was once a huge Roman metropolis and the largest city in Europe for nearly 1,000 years. Even today it has the remains of almost as many Roman buildings as Rome itself. Towering walls and aqueducts, huge pillared underground systems, and churches that still dominate the modern skyline. For centuries, Byzantium played a critically important part in European history, preserving the Greco-Roman civilization that was destroyed in the West, and, just as Athens and Sparta had done in their day, protecting Europe against the onslaught of Oriental empires from the Persians to the Arabs. Yet, in the 11th century, this changed. Byzantium was challenged by the rise of a new superpower, the Seljuk Turks, whose empire stretched from India to the Mediterranean. A major war between the Byzantines and the Turks was fought between 1068 and 1071, which acted as the precursor and cause of the First Crusade. Both events were together, in effect, a world war. This book tells that story.